Hi everyone, I'm Lorenzo, and today we're going to start a new series about the Eurotouch series by Sound Machines. And this is a really special moment for us because we are now finally able to show you the most awaited module from the mold, which is the t-quadstrip, the evolution of our most successful module, which is the LS1 light strip. The t-quadstrip is a 4-channel touch-controlled CV recorder and generator, and it's really awesome to have in your rack to have some modulation, and it's a big improvement from its little brother, the LS1, because as I said, this has 4 individual channels and also has a dedicated attenuator for each channel. So it allows you to create really complex modulations in your rack. So you can use it to create some long envelopes, some custom drawn LFOs, a lot of stuff that we will see in future videos. As you can see, it has a similar footprint on the left side, like the LS1. So it has a similar touch interface and the button on top, but this touchpad here allows you to scroll through the 4 channels, and it's going to be similar to all of the other modules from the Eurotouch series. And in particular, the T-Quad strip has the output 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 here, and the gate outputs only for channel 1 and 2, and 2 reset inputs, which couples the first and the second channel, and the third and the fourth. We had also a big improvement coming from the LS1, which is that now the maximum recording length of the automations is 20 seconds. And now it's time to jump in the case and let's see it in action. Now it's time to see the T-quad strip in action. So first of all, let's have a little view of the basics. So the touch strip allow you to dial in the CV, the voltage value that you want on your outputs. But the voltage is then attenuated or inverted using the attenuator knob. What you can do with the CV generation is that you can send some values, but the value will be only maintained while your finger is on the touchpad, the touch strip, sorry. But or you can also hold it by pressing this button, and then when the red LED is lit, means that is in hold mode. You can also obviously record automations using the quad strip. So to do so, you have to keep your finger pressed on the slider first. Then, by keeping pressed the button on the top, you will start recording, and you will see that it's recording when the red LED in the touchpad here is blinking. So, okay, I'm sliding my finger up and down, drawing an LFO or some kind of automation. And when I let go, the playback will start automatically. Now the automation will be looped indefinitely. So this is the default behavior of the recording. Now the automation will be played indefinitely. So what we can do now is start hearing something. So we can start, for example, use the CV output from the T-quad strip to control the VCA. So let me take the square output from the modular oscillator and send it to the VCA input. Then I take the VCA output and send it to my mixer. And now I can take the CV output from channel 1, from the output 1 here, and plug it to the CV input of the VCA. Okay, let me turn on the volume on the mixer. Now, if I start turning the knob, okay, we start here something. Let's do some quicker automation and more snappy so we can showcase the all the playback mode. So I will record like a quick envelope. Okay, now it's looping, but we can plug the button output from the modular 114 to the reset input. We can reset the automation Each time I click the button, the playback will be started again. What if we want to create like an envelope? So we can change the playback behavior by keeping press this button here, and you will see that the automation stopped and the red LED blinks 2 times. This means that now the automation is in one-shot mode. So when I press the button here, the automation will be played just once and then it will stop. This is great to create some events triggered from gate sequencers, or to create some snappy envelopes like this one for percussions or other bases stuff. Now let's have a look at the other channels. So we can scroll through all the other channels by simply tapping on this touchpad here. As you can see, the corresponding LED will turn on. So when I press once, it will go to channel 2, 3, and 4, and so on. And now we can also have a look at the gate output. So to showcase the gate output is really simple. You just simply plug the gate output from the quad strip to the, for example, the envelope of the modular. So whenever I will press on the touch strip, you will see the red LED blinking on the envelope. Okay, that's pretty quick. Okay, okay. And this is really cool because you can create some kind of rhythmic automations, because once you start recording, and I will do it, then I explain it. So I'm starting recording it, and every time I press, I can basically dial in two values. First of all, timing. So each time I press, the gate output is sent. And secondly, I'm also dialing in during a sequence voltage. So this can create some cool melodies, and I will show next videos. And now it's also time to show another function that I didn't cover before. That's because when if we switch back to channel 1 and we draw the first quick snappy envelope, the reset inputs can also be unlinked from a channel. So for example, let's plug back the button here and I plug it to the reset input 1 and 2. Now, each time I press, the automation will be resetted. But I don't want it to be reset, so if I keep press this button instead, now you should see that the red LED is blinking. And let me change the channel. So whenever a channel is unlinked from the reset input, its corresponding LED will blink. So if now I press the button, it will not accept any reset input. And what if we instead use the channel 2 to draw an automation, and I plug it here? Now the channel 2 is controlled is reset by the button from the reset input. Okay guys, this was a quick demo, first look at the t-quadstrip of its basic functionalities. Next videos we will cover some creative usage with our modules and other modules as well. And let's see you next time.